Hello and welcome to CL Season 16 Round 2 here at Ricardo Tormo for the Spanish C-Prix. We've got 3 laps of qualifying ahead of us. Why do we have... Oh, right. Never mind. Yeah, we've got 17 drivers. All 8 teams filled up with drivers plus 1 independent driver. I believe it is Drazer who's driving as our independent today. I'm joined here in the commentary booth by Guzzy Man. How's it going, Guzzy?
Yo, I'm good. How are you doing, mate?
I'm doing great, thank you for asking. And yeah, the most recent CL champion is joining me here on commentary. And we're gonna have to see here, Batuco won the JL race today. How do you think he'll perform?
Nah, after watching that race with a dominating win of 3-4 seconds, I think he can do really good this race.
Ooh, Sothuche are... Oh, Yoa actually stealing the thunder. These two are only drivers who hit a sub 34 lap time after the first lap. And it's currently Yoa on provisional pole. We got Pan, then Kiao, who's looking to deliver a much better performance than the opening round at Belgium. At his home race. It's the home race of a lot of drivers, of Kiao and Do Gamer of the Spanish Raiders, as well as Batuco of Velocity Powertrain. Is there anyone else I'm missing? Oh, Johnny goes provisional pole with a better time of 33.80. I think those 3 are the only Spanish drivers here today. But yeah, if we... Actually, maybe not a good idea to zoom in now since... Oh, I was zooming out as well, since the quali is about to be over. But yeah, special liveries for both Velocity Power Team and, or Powertrains, I don't remember which one, and Spanish Raiders. Those two have special Spanish-themed liveries for today's race. And final lap, and it looks like it will mainly stay that way. I saw Lev improve there, but it is Johnny on pole position for the Spanish C-Prix. Take us down the list, Guzzy.
Alrighty, so pole position we got Johnny Fu with a 33.80, and joining him is Yua. Then we got P3 Sejus. Then we got Pan, Lev, PP Krato, Batuco, Kiato, Vlad, and Jiruni rounding out the 10. Then we got The Gamer, Alexei Josnov, Jose, Mel, Skibidi, Euros, and Drasser rounding out the final.
Yeah, thank you. And yeah, we've got, looks like 3 ties here. 1 between Lev and PP, 1 between Kiato and Batuco, and 1 between Hosa and Alexei Drozdov. So the game will sort those out. Let me... Here we go. 11 laps. Ricardo Tormo, Jiruni, starting from sprint pole. He's got Vlado 204 on his inside. Batuco looking to squeeze in between both of them in this home race, and he takes the lead of the race right off the bat. Turn 2, very difficult, and we see PP going off there in the background. And we've got Batuco still holding on to this lead. Jiruni following him. Vlado 204, and it's Kiato and Pan fighting Vlad for that P3 position. Pan forcing his way into the podium as Jiruni and Batuco fly away. It's looking like a great start to the sprint for the HRT Push Pro drivers, Jeru and Pan, that is. And Jeru holding down the inside on that final turn. I think he might have gotten Pan back into the slipstream. Doesn't look like it. But Batuco says S. I think he wants the slipstream Jeru at the current moment. Let's look down the grid. It's Kiato and Pan fighting for third, and Johnny Fu making his way up already in 5th, having started from 10th. And it looks like they have caught up to Batuco and Jeru. Now Kiato fighting Batuco for 2nd. And, Kiato goes into grass there a bit. Oh, forces Pan in. Jeru on the inside hits the grass, and Batuco's back into the race lead. And we've got 2 home favourites here fighting Jeru. We've got Johnny Fu and Pan not too far behind, looking to try and recatch the lead pack. And then we've got the whole midfield mess. Oh my god. What have you noticed anything?
I've not noticed a lot. Just only Vlad has quite a few positions as he's getting into another lag.
And Vlad gets absolutely shafted by everyone. Oh my god, and he's last. Jesus.
That is commentator curse right there. That's unfortunate for him.
Batuco and Jiruni for now still holding on.
There's more chaos now in the midfield.
Yeah,
A lot
just
of
keep
going
me
on now.
updated on the midfield if you spot anything interesting, a
will.
crash or an overtake. Looks like
Yep.
Mill is leading it with Lev right behind him at the current. Oh, chaos! Batuko, Jera, Kiao! Batuko forces Jera off. What happened there? They were all over the place, completely off the line. Only caught the end of it. But is Batuko currently in a race lead? No, makes a mistake on the inside grass. Pan is through into the race lead now. All 5 within this pack. The 2 Velocity drivers, the 2 HRT drivers, and Kiato of the Spanish Raiders. And this pack is just extremely detached themselves. Oh, Jeru and Johnny Fu! Lag
Oh
rocket
my.
out! And that is devastating for their sprint hopes. Can they even manage to overcome that gap? Well, it is under 2 seconds. So there might still be a chance for Jera and Johnny as long as they don't fight each other very much. But Tuco again hits that inside grass on the same turn. Looks like the turn he's been struggling with as Kiao is currently in the race lead. Pan looks to go down the inside, but Tuco is going down the inside of Kiato. And this fight is just still continuing, and that might leave some hope for Johnny and Jera, but it looks like Johnny takes P4 from Jera, and he's looking more confident. He believes he can lead them back into the pack maybe. Jera does make a mistake on turn 2, but he is still within slipstream behind as Batuko, Pan and Kiato are still fighting for the lead up ahead. Batuko's back in the lead, doesn't hit the grass this time. Pan on his inside, however, does back out, but does lose the position in the slip pack to Kiato. As a result, Johnny and Jera trying to catch, but it looks like they're fighting again. So I think they might have maybe given up. Oh, Johnny backs out. He's gonna slip Jera now as Pan and Kiato and Batuko are all still fighting, and Kiato makes a mistake, Batuko makes a mistake, and Pan is in the lead.
Gamer into
Oh, what happened with Doe Gamer? Oh my god!
And the Juice is forced off the track there. That's very unfortunate. He went from P6, I think, down to P14 now, or P15. That is very unfortunate for him, but PP Krato holding on.
Ooh, server lag. Ooh, server lag. Oh
Krato
god.
is off the track. He's retired, I think.
It doesn't look like the server lag affected the order of the top 5. Other than Johnny passing Jeru while they were in it. And Johnny has caught up to the slipstream of Batuko. And look at the gaps that have formed now. Pan completely escaped with it. The 2 home favourites both made mistakes at the same time at the end of that first sector, and that cost him dearly because Pan is looking to run away and get what would be his first CL victory, wouldn't it?
It would. That would be impressive to beat 2 Spanish drivers on home soil.
Yeah, but now Batuko and Johnny and Jera are all fighting here, and it's a bit of a commotion there. Jera forced Batuko wide into that grey bit, which is actually grass, and now he goes on the inside of Johnny. Johnny does get forced wide because of it, and because of the tyre wear. Pan is still easily out in the race lead. Kiato unable to bridge that gap, while Batuko and Jera and Johnny are all just fighting for it. Jera takes the inside, Batuko goes wide but manages to stay on track, doesn't hit any grass, and those 3 are still fighting for that final podium position. Pan easily in the race lead, just has to...
we have a skibbity off the track. No way they...
Ooh.
Main straight. That has lost him a lot of position and time.
Jera, Johnny and Batuko still fighting for that P3. Jera is probably also trying to help Pan keep the sprint victory, and Kiato is just not being able to make any significant progress. He has caught a slight bit, but it's the final lap now, and all Pan has to do is just calmly take it to the end here and win the CL sprint. That's all he has to do. Kiato under 2 seconds behind him. Jera under 2 seconds behind Kiato, with Johnny and Batuko following. We've got Doe Gamer currently in 6th in his home race as well. Goes wide, however, Yoa tries to make the move, goes into grass himself. We got Lev right behind him. We got Alexei Drozdov right behind him. They're looking for double points here. And Kiato really did close down quite a bit. Halved the gap in this final lap, but that won't be enough as Pan makes his way across the line to win the Ricardo, Tormo, CL sprint. Kiato in second. Jeru holds on to the podium, and it's a 4-5 finish from Johnny and Batuko. Do Gamer holds on to 6th. Yoa 7th. Alexi 8th. Lev surprisingly dropped to 9th at the end there. Skibidi in 10th is the final point scorer. Goes in 11th, 12th for Vlado204. 13th, Sothuche. 14th, Mill. 15th, Urist in his return. Drazer, the only independent driver, in 16th, and PP Krautfeld are only DNF of the sprint, classified in last. What did you make of that sprint, Gizzy?
That was a very intense sprint all the way through, with the 2 packs forming, with the top 5 battling it out. Then we had the mid pack, all like, I don't know, like 10 drivers battling, full on chaos. I loved it. Watch, and Pan comes out on top.
Yeah, top 6 locked out by 3 teams: Spanish Raiders, HRT Pro, and Velocity. Wonder if that will be a trend that we'll see continue throughout the season.
Yeah.
Fuck! I had the recording paused. Fuck!
Oh my days.
I've unpaused it now. Oh, fuck me.
No.
First 9 laps of the feature, you'll never see that. Anyway,
Yeah.
Johnny has pitted on the hards, Pan on mediums. Johnny will probably let Pan pass here for the slipstream. As for the missing first 9 laps of quali, Pan and Johnny ran away with that Death Pack behind them. Yoa was the one that ran away into third, and Skibidi was leading. I believe it was Batuko and Lev and Kratifil. Skibidi just outside of slip range was in 4th, and now we've had our first pits. Only 4 drivers pitted after 7 laps of the softs, the rest pitted after 8 laps. Well, there's still medium runners out on the track, Jeremy and Krato, for example, right now on the mediums. This is interesting because Jeremy was behind Krato before all the soft runners pit, and it looks like Krato has lost that gap. And Drazer, our first DNF of the feature race. Krato going round the outside, and both of them into the pits. Johnny is still holding on to this lead. Maybe Pan is just fine with slipstreaming for now. I don't see it being as the better option, but it's not like they're gonna lose time to the people behind. Yoa already 5.5 seconds behind. That's how much of a gap these two have built up, and now it's just between them for the race win. Yoa in third, and Lev has separated. He's up in 4th, as we've got everyone except for Urist now having pitted. Yeah, Lev in 4th. Kiao is up in 5th. Vlad in 6th. Jiruni is in 7th, leading a pack of Grado, Skibidi, and Dogamer, as Sothuch has also DNF'd now. Oh wait, actually, I remember Skibidi telling me you pronounce it Sudjuk or something like that.
Sudjuk? Okay.
Sudjuk.
Sudjuk. Okay.
Something akin to that. Looks like Batuko is struggling right now. He's on another set of softs. He's down in 12th. He was running up high, and now he's fighting with Goes here on hard tires, looking to make his way past. Eurus down in 13th, still out on those hard dead hard tires. I think he'll be entering the pits very soon. Oh, goes a bit wide, but yeah, he does enter the pits now. Johnny looking to have made a little bit more of a gap between him and Pan. I don't think Pan's in the slipstream at the current moment, which is interesting considering Pan's on the faster tires. Yoa in third, Lev still about under a second behind him. He might be able to catch him and challenge for this podium position. And let's see how the home favourites are doing it, as Kiao 5th, Dogamer 9th, and Batuko now in 11th. Ghost is still not giving him the time of day. Oh, interesting move there, going down the inside. Could have gone a lot worse if he hadn't had...
He's going to go around the outside of Jeru. He's made the move stick, and he's going to hug the inside line to defend. And they call it up to Vlad now. This could be a 3-way fight for P6, as they will be hunting down Kiato.
Jaren and Krato.
Oh,
3 wide. Oh, Vlad backs out. Well. Vlad wants nothing to do with that.
That's a smart move from him.
I think we've
let's
seen
see,
Krato and
Krato.
Jera kill each other earlier in the race.
Yeah.
So
these
Vlad
guys
may
are
have seen
really
that as well.
battling against
Vlad
each
may
other.
be exercising caution here.
Krato can
As
feel them coming
Pan's in the
closer and
lead, he has
closer.
overtaken Johnny for now. And Johnny's just slipstreaming him. Yoa still in third. Has made... Oh, I saw Skibidi go into grass in that top turn. That top center turn.
That's not
Unfortunate
good for
from him. Lev has lost a lot of time to Yoa. Probably a few mistakes here and there. Kiato and him. Oh my god, Krato and Jera.
Yeah,
They're really
going
fighting
at it
out.
right
Jera
now.
has found his enemy for today's race. Tomatoes isn't here. We've got
Yeah,
Vlad
Tomatoes is
behind
not
an
here.
8th.
That is
Do Gamer, Skibidi, as it were. Yeah, not much of substance happening right now in this race, I'd say. What do you think?
Nah, not really. Now there's pretty lone cars on the track, at least you. Okay, and we got the top two just battling it out. We got Kiato getting hunted down. He's hunting down as well. So maybe the PP, Jero, Kiato, and Lev can happen and end up in a four-way fight.
Batuko's into the pits now. That second soft stint. Someone's chatting.
Yeah.
That second soft stint, not as good as his first, and he's pitted down. He was in 11th. He's pitted down into 14th. This will have to be a bit of a miracle comeback for him.
Now, Kiato going for an undercut. He is going to undercut Lev.
Ooh.
Will that work? He's onto the mediums to the end.
Pan made a
There goes
mistake
the
after
teammate.
a little collision with Johnny. I think reset his line a tad, but they're both still within slipstream. Pan holding on those dead medium tires. Johnny's hard's not that much better, and Yoa has gained like 2 seconds on him. Wow. Pan is into the pits. Johnny is staying out. Yoa holds the fastest lap right now, 33.93. Lev also into the pits. We see Jera go in, Vlad go in, Do Gamer.
Let's see where Kiato's gonna be now as Lev
Alexi
exits, and he is.
Ghost is also in. Batuko has undercut quite a lot of people, but the most important people. Yeah. Oh, Krato is. What was he doing there? He was just really out the track.
He's on dead mediums, defending his Vlad. Yeah. Looks like they survive. Johnny and you are still staying out.
Pan's got this massive undercut he's looking to utilize against Johnny and against Yoa, in fact. But I think Johnny and Yoa are pitting onto soft, and that will make that dynamic much more interesting.
It will indeed. The tire advantage for Johnny and Yoa will make a difference, but can the undercut of Pan work? Is the gap big
Pan
enough?
4 seconds behind Yoa and 6 seconds behind Johnny, and now he's barely in front. So Johnny, that undercut was not strong enough to stop Johnny's scourge, as now he's looking to try and catch his slip and then take the lead of that race on those fresh soft tires. Yoa only 2 seconds behind. Look how much inroads he's made after having run away from the pack and driven in third. Kiato currently up in 4th, ahead of Lev. Jeru close behind Lev and Vlad in 7th. We got Skibidi up in 8th. Dogamer in 9th. Alexei Drozdov is fighting Batuko for 10th at the current moment. And yeah, something must have just gone really badly for Batuko in that second stint. Down fighting for a top 10. Unfortunate for him. But we've got Pan and Johnny to focus on up here. Going to be comparing lap times. We're going to be seeing if Yoa can make any inroads behind them. Probably once Johnny catches Pan, if they start fighting, Yoa will probably find most of his time gained from that. Might even get into the fight for the race win. It depends. Johnny hits a 33.98. Yoa hits a 33.77.
What a lap from him.
What a lap from Yoa. He's raring for that feature race when he's just got to keep it consistent.
Is closing the gap to Lev now. Could be
the two Belarusians Not
Yeah.
often that they fought each other. But this is one of those occasions, and Jero has indeed, and he's looking to make the move down the inside. And they're still side by side into the next turn. And meanwhile, Johnny has taken the lead from Pan. And yeah, Yoa is less than 2 seconds behind those two drivers.
Yua is gaining each lap here, slowly but surely.
Ooh, I think because Johnny made a mistake there and another mistake, and Pan goes back into the race lead and Yoa gains time. And this is very interesting. We've got less than 5 laps remaining. Johnny maybe looking for a move around the... Oh no, goes down the inside switchback. Pan goes wide. Loses his slipstream even. This could be completely race changing. Yoa, does he have the slip of Pan here? Doesn't look like it yet. He's got ping
close.
usually. So I would imagine that he would have it, but no, not right now. It doesn't look like he's getting a boost. Maybe now he's got it. Now he's got it. Yoa's got the slipstream of Pan, and he's going to be looking for a move. Oh, Pan shuts the door, but Yoa still finds the space, and he's through into second. Can he catch Johnny out in front? Or will he be hindered by Pan or by his own pace here? That's interesting. Pan is slipstreaming him from now. Very smart driving from Pan. He knows Yoa's got the faster tires, and Yoa just making sure with a little S message to Pan there. It's just a second of gap between Yoa and Johnny. But Yoa makes a mistake on the exit of turn 2, and that is very, very crucial. Every mistake counts in these final dying laps. Johnny holding on to this gap. It's 1.3, it's 1.0, we don't know what it is. AI lines want it to be whatever it is. Jared is in 4th, leading a pack of Kiato and Lev. Makes a mistake now, and that we might see a fight there. Vlad by himself in 7th. Do Gamer, Skibidi and Krato will be fighting for P8 as Johnny makes a mistake on the exit of turn 2, and that is a big error that will gain a lot of time for Yoa. Another mistake. Oh, but Yoa makes a mistake of his own. Less than 2 laps remaining. Pan might be getting impatient here. He might be thinking, I should go for the move, and he's going for it. And that is exactly what Johnny would want right now. Pan needs to hold on, wants to at least get that P2, does back out in that final turn there, and we're going into the final lap of the race. Johnny, Yoa and Pan are podium sitters, but in what order will that happen? No mistakes from either side just yet. Johnny goes wide, saves himself, going a bit slow but safe. Yoa, oh my god, the amount of time he's gained from acing those turns. But he's got the same tires as Johnny, and he's caught Johnny slip in the final lap. Can he make a move against Johnny in the final turn here? Oh, he's going to do it. Yoa or Johnny, who wins? It is Yoa who wins the CL feature race. Johnny in second by 400s. Pan in third. Jaruni beats out Kiato and Lev to take P4. And Kiao, Lev takes it! Oh my god, what a slip overtake from Lev. Vlad in P7, Skibidi holds on to P8, PP in P9, Do Gamer in P10. P11 for goals, Alexi P12, Batuko finishing just outside of the points. Kiao saying no bro. Mel finishing in 14th, Urist in 15th, Satuch and Drazer, your 2 DNFs. Oh my word, what a feature fight at the end there. Johnny very close to it, but Yoa, what an ending.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, what can you comment on that, Gizzy?
I don't have a lot of words, just amazing drive for Yua, and of course the top 3 just in their league of their own, 11 seconds back to Jaruni. But Yua coming from the back after being dropped down to, I don't know, 12 or something, comes back, takes it on the line, and with the fastest lap as well. That's an impressive race from Yoa.
Amazing job from Yoa. Amazing effort from Johnny as well, and from Pan, who was thinking about it. He was trying to fight Yoa here and there, backed out in the final turn, and I don't think he really had the tires to fight Yoa in that final lap. Lev as well with that final slip overtake. It will be more of a race to forget for the home favourites, not the most amazing of finishes. Kiato in P6 is respectable. Dogamer in P10, Batuco in P13 wasn't the race for the Spanish drivers. Who it was a race for in terms of teams, it was the round for HRT, Push, Pro, Pan, and Giruni. Absolutely. Great performances in both the sprint and the feature. Lots of points gained, and I'm sure they'll be at the top of the constructors if they weren't already.
And now some interviews.
Yeah, we can make some interviews. Yoa, if he's there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yoa, what do you think of your amazing feature race victory?
Oh, I think I might need some time to digest that one because sorry for my language, but
That's all right.
wow, I, I think I had to push. I had to push a lot from start to finish because I was involved in. I got my elbows out. I'll admit, I got my elbows out at the start because we were in that big pack and I was getting very, very frustrated. So I got my elbows out. I do want to apologize to Bituko in particular because I think I was a bit too aggressive towards him. But after I dumped the group, right? I think it took I decided I was going to go one lap longer than both the top two. And then on my in lap, my keyboard stopped working a little bit. And then on my out lap as well, my keyboard stopped working a little bit. So I was I went from 2 seconds down to about freaking 6 seconds back. I thought it was game over at that point, but I think I think there's something about being behind and having to catch up because I had to push. I had to push for that one. And at the end, I was very worried about hitting both Swizzy and Johnny. So I wanted to get my elbows out, but at the same time, I was a bit cautious. Like I was a bit worried that I was going to hit one of them off, but glad I didn't. And wow, wow, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, congratulations. What a comeback that was. Especially being over 5 seconds behind at one point from Johnny and Pan. Can we hear from Kiato, one of the home favourites? In the end, definitely an improvement on round one. What do you make of that?
Oh, yeah. I practiced the same as Belgium. Belgium was just simply unlucky. The qualifying was quite slow, I have to say. I thought that with that time that I made, that it could be faster, but I just tried to secure a solid qualifying position, and I did so. Yeah, I mean, the sprint race with that P2, I'm glad about it. I could go for the win, but yeah, just a mix of mistakes and stuff. Yeah, that P2. Congratulations to Swissy for that win. But then in the feature race, had a really solid start in the first lap. Then in the second, I gotta check who, but well, he pushed me, or they, I don't know, pushed me to in the final corner, and I dropped to P11. P11, yes. So I had to make a really strong comeback, and I did so until P4. Then I undercutted Lep and Jaruni, but then the tire advantage went, and Jaruni gained the position. But then in the end, at least in my screen, I ended up like half a car ahead of Lep, and but then the server, I don't know why, decided to give Lab that P5. I mean, I'm not sure if that's if it is like
He got the slip overtake on the spec view as well. He managed to just get ahead at the finish.
Yeah, I mean, I was ahead at least on my screen. I'm not sure if I can appeal that, but I mean, yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, that was all, I guess.
All right, thank you. And the grand return of Eurest. How'd you find your comeback to CL?
Uh, was quite interesting. I hadn't really practiced. So there were a few corners. The track is really good. I think it flows well, but some corners there's a kind of trick to it. So probably should have practiced a bit. But it was fun. It was chill at the back. I was just trying to slip, especially at the start, up to 12 laps on the hards. That was cool, but I kept making like small mistakes, hitting some fucking invisible grass in the main straight. I'm not sure what's up with that, but but yeah, it was a chill race. Probably could have done better, but yeah, not last somehow. Well, kinda, I guess.
Good effort, learned the track, and thank you, Eurest. And that'll be all for today's round of CL. I've been Kubo. With me has been Guzzy. Yeah. And we'll see you next time for the first Portuguese C-Prix we've had in a while at Nuno's 5000. So we'll see you then, and bye-bye.
Bye bye.